We initially asked our clients about what they thought we should do next, and this was the number one suggested vehicle program. So that helped to make the decision for us. The Revology Boss really represents a level of engineering and craftsmanship beyond anything that's ever been done in the resto-mod segment. It's really the way that we designed it, engineered it, and are building it. It's so far from just a collection of parts bolted to an existing car. It's really its own vehicle. That's why I say technically it's a resto mod, but in reality, it's not. You know, it has the spirit, has the identity, has the character of the Boss, but it has all of the functional benefits of a modern vehicle. So it's really the best possible combination of both things. So, you know, to do the 6970 body style was a logical extension of what we had already been doing. We started with a 6566. We introduced the 6768, so naturally the 6970 would be the follow-on product. Not a big stretch, although there were, you know, where you can basically buy all of the parts for anything from a 65 to a 68 Mustang off the shelf. A lot of the things for the 6970 were not available. So we knew we were going to have to do a lot more development work on this program than on anything we had done previously.
There's probably 300 or 400 parts in the car that we either, you know, designed or purchased and had to locate in the vehicle from some OEM. And kind of to put that in perspective, I came from an OEM automotive background, and a minor model change, which is like a refresh of an existing vehicle, might take 2 years. So the sheer amount of time and people that it would take for an OEM to develop a car like this it's massive. I mean, there's thousands of people involved in the process.
In an OEM, you've got a lot more resources, but we're trying to do something similar with fewer resources. And we don't really have a reference point because we haven't done anything to this level before. Finding the right suppliers that can deliver the kinds of parts that we need at an investment that the program can afford, is a challenge. And then of course they have to meet the timing. So it is a lot.
And we're trying to come up with a way of repeatably laying this out. So this is the first vehicle that we've done from scratch that we've tried to develop prior to putting it into production, meaning that it's a full development. This car's not going down the production line until we finished it.
The use of these sophisticated engineering tools helps. Using modern development tools reduces our costs and allows us to come to market with a very competitive product, even though we're building them in low volumes, essentially a hand-built, handcrafted vehicle.
We had a lot of tools that we purchased in order to be able to design that car in the computer. We purchased a FarrowArm, it's a Creaform handy scan, post-processing software to be able to utilize that equipment, 3D printing machines, so we've got several of them. 3D printing for us it allows us to do things more quickly. We don't have to order it and wait for parts to show up weeks later. I can have a part in my hand tomorrow. We purchased CATIA V5, 15 licenses of that. Basically, we scanned a vehicle from a museum, and then we took that and used it as design space.
It's really a standard, and it's got the capability to do really complex surface modeling and the things that we knew that we would start to get into. Really, with the Boss program, we just started to scratch the surface of the capability, but it was a great way for us to start to become experienced in the use of CATIA V5 and to continue to develop the engineering capability in-house. We've really been fortunate to have a lot of extremely talented craftspeople, technicians, but we've added much more engineering capability than we had in the past, particularly over the last 2 years. This allows us to do a lot more and to develop more things from scratch, to do the engineering work, the validation work, to do things to do things beyond, just building cars. And, really the Boss gave us an opportunity to flex some of that capability, and the outcome is really nothing short of spectacular. We shared it with a group of our most loyal customers, and we asked them if they would like to participate as a member of the development team, to give us feedback and customer insight, really to help to inform the development of the program. And they were enthusiastic. It was a group of about 10 people, and we would meet with them periodically, share with them progress on the program, decision points that we had to make, get their feedback. So I would say that this program, more than any other, really reflects the voice of the customer. Clearly, these cars appeal to the emotional side of the customer. The rational side tells you, yeah, this is a car that performs like a modern car, and it's easy and fun to drive, and it's reliable, and I can get in it and go someplace and not worry about it. And that's great, but the emotional part about it is what really attracts you in the first place. And there is nothing else like it on the market. It is very unique, and I just can't wait till they're on the street.